Back to the full degenerate grind mode. Other features, live stream now. Colin Sullivan, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. Holy shit. 12 more people in my Discord. My Discord's popping off. Luckily, I muted the Gen 4 chat many moons ago. Matt Laro, excuse me, sorry, misread your name. What's going on? Good luck today. Thank you. I need it, dude. I'm actually just like a broken man. Zapdos has broken me. Thank you. As well, Colin. Honestly, it's just the double frame perfect nature of the trick is just destroying me. Gentle, you're fake, right? You're not a real boy. 24 to no, you're not a real boy. Get out of here. I don't want real boys. I don't want any Pinocchios in this town. I'm trying a slightly altered setup today in the this Japanese tool assumes the it will convert frames to milliseconds for you. However, it assumes the frames are 60 frames per second, which is incorrect, but I'm using it anyway. Instead of doing my normal conversion rate, which converts it to 58.7275 frames per second, which is actually what it is. So we'll see about that one. RNGing in Gen 4 watching my stream. What are you RNGing in Gen 4? Good luck with it. Gen 4 RNG is kind of fun. A little, just like a frustrating version of... Just like a frustrating version of Gen 5 RNG, if you ask me. Adamant. Fake. Excuse me. Maybe when I get the Zapdos, I'll just destroy my fire red cart. It's so funny. Then I'll never have to play this game again.
No, what you do? The second you catch that Zapdos, you just release it.
Release it. I can't let this. I can't. The thought of having it.
You can't. You know that feeling? That feeling you're feeling about releasing that Zapdos? Is how most of us feel when you kill a shiny, okay?
When I kill
okay?
25.
Us normal mortals here.
I've not killed that many shinies on stream.
On stream. Keyword.
How many? Okay, the Chanseys don't count. I have like 6 of them. I literally have like actually like 4 or 5 like shiny SOS Chanseys from leveling up. Oh, almost ruined my attempt. No, I'm fine. I'll put it on after. Those Chanseys. If you were, you know, if you ever do a lot of level grinding with Beware, like to get something to level 100 using the Beware method, you'd get a shiny Beware. What did Clara send you something weird?
Yeah.
That's what that face was. That's how often it happens. Sorry, chat. I don't have you open right now. Give me 1 second. I have to get to the spot fast enough. I'm like over-analyzing everything about this game. Look at the way her feet are. It's just like a tiny dot that gets bigger. I can't explain my perception to you right now. It's very warped. I've disassociated extremely heavily. Alright. Alright, chat, I'm back. So Silver breeding for live shiny decks. Also got it Q-Charm. Nice, nice, nice. Breeding RNG is one of my bigger ones that I do more frequently, I guess. Acres. It's crazy looking. My daily views went from like 1,000 to like 4,000. I gotta get off this website. It's not healthy for my mind space. Breeding is the best way for perfect IVs. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I think I'm not with you. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to attempt the Zapdos today, just out of like mental. Oh. My headphones like aren't comfortable because I've been sweating, I guess, because it's hot out. The fact that he still had the box for this was pretty cool. I actually still have the box for the Ho as well. I might have thrown it out when I moved, though. Can't stick around because you're going to go in the pool. Good luck. Ugh. I wish. A pool would be nice. What?
Renee has a pool.
Renee has a pool? Mm-hmm. Her complex? Mm. That'd be nice. Why doesn't our apartment complex have a pool? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, Figgy.
I agree.
Oh, he's out. I feel like that cat's out of it. Do you think that they like sleep better when they're indoors just because they know? Like, do you think he like learns that there's no threat to him?
I think so.
Like, this is the only threat.
He barely lifted his head.
I just threw a sock at my cat. Just to mess with him. But listen, if any of you own a cat, you know it's deserved. All cats deserve some degree of being messed with because of their nature.
I agree.
Right? Who's Harry Styles? I didn't even know the prince from Little Mermaid had a name.
Eric?
Yeah.
Prince Eric?
Yeah, why would I know that?
Because it's a Little Mermaid.
Do you think I care about no one but Ariel?
You don't want to know who she's leaving her entire world for?
Who was the prince in Sleeping Beauty?
Prince?
That was Charming, right?
Brown.
What about Snow White? Still not entirely sure what the difference between Snow White and Sleeping Beauty are. Pretty similar premise, right?
Very similar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know the finer details that are different, but like, because the Snow White's the one with the gnomes, dwarves. Yeah. They're definitely gnomes, by the way. So.
And why is that?
I don't know. They just act more like gnomes.
Just act more. Like
I don't know. They're gnomey. I don't know. They're pretty. Let me look. Maybe I've got them pegged wrong. 7 dwarves. Dwarfs? That doesn't seem right. You tell me these fuckers don't look like gnomes? I feel like a dwarf would not wear that hat. Am I wrong?
It's Disney-fied.
I'm aware, but like I just listen. I'm saying colloquially. Would you, if you saw that picture without knowing it was Disney, would you think it was a gnome or a dwarf?
I don't know. I grew up with them being dwarves my entire life.
Oh, all right, you're right. 7 gnomes.
Yeah.
Listen.
Listen, Linda.
Listen. Also, it's the 7 dwarfs. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
It's dwarves, right? Is dwarf?
It's like saying wolves.
Dwarf plural. I feel like I was wrong on that one. I was late or whatever. Dwarfs is the standard. What the? Hold on. This is actually very ridiculous to me. Dwarfs is the standard plural of the noun dwarf. Dwarves is a newer variant popularized, though not invented, by English author J.R.R. Tolkien. Oh, okay. Alright, we're fine here.
Okay, because isn't it Snow White and the 7 dwarves?
Nope.
Not dwarfs?
It's 7 dwarfs, yeah.
Wow, really?
I'm pretty sure. I'll double check, because if they're called... No way. Yeah, it's 7 dwarfs. What a fucking world, yo. Quiet. 161 HP. I've hit the Zapdos before, everyone.
Is it like the Bernstein Bears?
Berenstain? Yeah. Why does it do that?
I think you left to get out of your line of fire to stay exactly within your line of fire.
Biggie, I'll shoot you. With a sock. With a sock.
I do have a marshmallow catapult.
You have a marshmallow catapult? Nice. Oh, I think I'm actually pretty close. Ooh, I think I'm like 2 frames before. Isn't this? No, this is way off. Never mind, I lied. Wow. You're so far out. You're... let's see. What will it tell me to do this time, everyone? Oh, no. Where's the TEACHY TV thing? It's this one. It's Teddy. Alright, it wants me to reduce this by 309 frames, which seems stupid, because it just seems obvious that that's... Maybe I'm just off by 309 frames. Maybe that's a fact. Alright, so we'll do 10135 minus 309. 9826. 9826. I feel like that's incorrect. I feel like I'm going to use this calibration and it's going to fuck me, but I'm going to try just listening to the program every time. Plus 17905. Because if Larvesta's getting this shit, I don't know. 462183 3 plus 35,000. I still have to add the 35,000. Wow, that's so low. That's much lower than it is. Seems extremely incorrect. But whatever. What do I know? It's going to tell me, yo, increase it by 309 now. This is very silly. What the fuck? Ooh, I thought I didn't accept that eyebrow. Adamant. Calm. A24. I'm pretty sure this is right. Yeah, this is correct. I have to be a little bit faster here. So many less frames.
Is all this Area 51 stuff popping up because of Stranger Things?
No, it's because... No, because Area 51 wasn't in the most recent season of Stranger Things at all.
I kind of assumed it was.
No, it's just like someone just started saying, like, bruh, they can't stop all of us at once if we go to find the aliens. And then it's just like... I don't know, you know how the internet is, right? It's just like... Sometimes something just gets them.
Yeah, well, someone is chanting that everyone needs to do the Naruto run into Area 51.
That's fine, yeah. I mean, it's like a good exercise in, like, Darwinism. Because it's like there's two outcomes, right? Either, like, hundreds of people go and they all get shot, or they're fucking right and there are aliens there, and we discover that aliens are real. And then our government covered it up for no reason. I don't even understand why the aliens would come and hide. And how did the aliens get here unnoticed by everyone except the government, who then had the power to take them down after they came here from so far away? Do you know what I mean? And why would they keep them a secret? What's the purpose?
Because we're not ready to handle it.
Why? I guess some people
Have
here
you
can
seen-
barely stand
not
brown
seen-
people, right?
Have you read Childhood's End?
No.
You should read that.
Okay.
I might have it.
Okay, I'll read it. Sounds good to me. Is she still over there? Oh yeah, she got her head down.
So, someone posted, me encouraging everyone else to storm Area 51. And it's the scene from, Shrek of Lord Farquaad, like giving an encouraging speech to his troops saying, some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice
I'm willing.
I am willing to make.
Yeah. I'll never see it coming, Mandy. Fuck. I missed. I'm trying to hit my cat. It's over for you, Buster. Listen, kiddo.
Oh my god. He is going to mess with your bun again while you sleep.
Oh my god, that was tragic.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm getting him. He's gonna get got. Nice. I think he's more annoyed by the squeaking than by my fucking sock throwing.
Saffron is like upset right now.
Hey, get over it, Saffron. It's just leather. I don't know if I have anything else.
You do not intimidate him, sir. Look, he's yawning in your face.
I don't know how much. I don't know if I have any other ammunition. Oh, I do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, not the kiwi! Not the kiwi! He don't care.
He actually doesn't care.
Does
I've run out. I've exhausted it. I've exhausted all my ammunition. Where is he? I'm surrounded in socks. I feel like I'm the person who's watched the most Teachy TV on the planet. I have to be.
There's a headline here on Facebook saying, quote, I hope Trump deports you. Customer threatens Puerto Rican woman for speaking Spanish.
Deports where? Customer threatens Puerto Rican woman.
For speaking Spanish. I hope Trump deports you.
Yeah, he can't deport her because Puerto Rico's part of America. These dumb idiots. Ah, but unfortunately, Amanda, brown people come from Puerto Rico, so it's not from America. Now you fig, you're fine. He told two congresswomen to go back to their shithole countries who are born and raised in America.
Ooh.
Yeah, a Muslim woman, and I don't know where the other lady's from, but I think she's Puerto Rican. That could be racist though. AOC. She's Hispanic. That's all I got. I want to click your dumb Wikipedia article. Ocasio-Cortez. That's Cortez is definitely, or it's not definitely not, but
I've seen so many posts about a live-action Atlantis. Everyone's hoping for it.
Give me Treasure Planet, baby.
Oh, they want Morgan Freeman to play the old guy dad.
The old guy?
Yeah, the leader of the Atlanteans.
The villain? Oh no, never mind. I'm dumb. No, I'm super dumb. I thought you meant like the military guy.
Kita's.
Yeah, Kita's dad. Yeah, Morgan Freeman fits. I prefer they go Pacific Islander route though. That seems to be the color of the people in Atlantis more so.
Isn't Atlantis supposedly like in the Bermuda Triangle?
I have no idea where the fuck it's supposed to actually be. But if you look at the way they're portrayed in the film, don't they seem like Pacific Islander type? Just like, they look like almost like Moana's people, almost like in this similar skin tone kind of thing. That's what I thought they were going for. What is this chick? Democratic Party. I don't know her. I have no idea what this lady's race is. It don't matter that much, honestly. You get no love tonight on YouTube. Usually takes like an hour for. Have you gotten my notification, Mandy?
I think so.
Oh, okay. It's just not a great night tonight. $65. No, is this the same Zapdos? It's not even possible. Okay, I was gonna say. Alright, what's your shit, Impish Zapdos? Tell me I'm 309 frames early and I have to kill myself. Sorry, this is a bit dramatic. This seems like a Zapdos that's nowhere near my target frame, so I'm pretty excited about it if I'm honest with you. 2, 3, 12, 13, 26, 27, 6, 7, 28, 29, 2, 23. Are you serious? Did I just hit the same frame? How's that even possible? I hit like the same exact frame. I hit precisely 2 frames later than before, despite having lowered it by 309. I'm just going to reduce the TEACHY TV frame by 1, because this is stupid. Because I'm pretty sure this is reduce. That can't be right to do what it's suggesting. Like it just like. Should I go for what this stupid thing's saying to me? It didn't work last time. I was just late by a TEACHY TV frame. Somebody cut back by 311 frames, which is dumb. Do you plan to transfer to Zapdos? No, I don't. Yo, what's good, Brian? Bro, I can't get this stupid Zapdos. It's so sad. I mean, this just seems wrong. I'm gonna do it anyway. But it seems wrong. 9826 minus 311. 9515. Okay, plus 17905. 457 flat. Plus 35123. 492000. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Where did all my shit go? I must have been using this one and then TEACHY test. Do I need a computer RNG? Yeah, there's no mobile apps really for it. There was a mobile app for iPhone, but it's been sent to hell. I don't know where it went. I want to use this Zapdos in like a Gen 3 game, so... The thing about this Zapdos spread is it's very easy to RNG in Heart Gold and Soul Silver if you wanted to, or Platinum even. Method 1 Pokemon are... This same generation method is completely used identically in all of the Gen 4 games for specific Pokemon. Pretty much roamers and gifts. Could be serious again. No, it's not. Like I feel like the program it's telling me like you're 300 like it's because I reduced by 309 and then I hit the same exact frame. I hit 2 frames later effectively. So in reality what I should do is like I bet I'm gonna hit a frame and it's gonna be like you have to increase by 311. It's like I should just be reducing by 1 TEACHY TV frame, but I'm not gonna. I don't know how it's getting these values, though. I don't know how it's figuring out what it's trying to figure out. I missed my framing again. I think I was early. And even then, the mobile app was pretty much only for Gen 5 on mobile. I think Admiral Fish is working on a mobile version of Pokefinder, but he's only been like vaguely memeing about it. So I don't know if he's like, I don't know what the deal is. I think that's what he was saying his summer project is. If he does, it would make everything quite accessible, personally, I find. And I know Damo did like a shitty port of it a little while ago. Like just like for himself, pretty much. I think he did. I hit the button, I think. I messed that up. Also, you don't need to transfer for those moves anymore, unless you're specifically talking about using them in Gen 4 or 5, I guess.
The story of Atlantis dates back so long ago.
I thought it was like a Greek thing.
Yeah. That's a long time ago. Like
I can't disagree with that statement. I've already done that, Mac 2523.
It was in Plato's dialogue written in 360 BC.
Alright, when you say 360 BC, it's because, like, I think of, like, yeah, it was Greek, like, ancient Greek, like, you don't think...
That is the time of the ancient Greeks, but still...
Yeah, hearing it.
Number on it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I was always, I thought was funny, if you read a bunch of, like... How can you get...
And a lot of people, when the Americas were discovered by Christopher Columbus, said Columbus found Atlantis, thinking that the Americas was this
Atlantis.
fictional island of Atlantis.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I guess if they were unaware of how large it was. How do you get Seismic Toss Registeel? Isn't Seismic Toss a move tutor in the modern games? Like in Ultra Sun and Moon? Adamant? Calm. A724, 1822. We're in there, boys. We're out of here. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to go to bag. No. This is going to be tight. I really should have beaten that trainer. And the reason I put the max repel on here is because, like, the max repel has to. It'll run out if I use it earlier than there. Oh, I'm probably gonna get there, like, pretty late. Gotta keep my movement tight and clean. Nice. Bumping into the wall. I could be wrong, honestly. I could be wrong, but... I thought, Alright, we're in there. Look, you're reading your tweets and they're pretty much 70% Pokemon, 20% political, and 10% I hate life. Yeah, that sounds about right. I tweet about politics a lot. Shiny Wishmaker Jirachi. There are other shiny Jirachis, but they were only given out as events, and I think they were always shiny, so it's a bit different, yeah. Shiny Deoxys, you might be right. Gen 3 might be the only way to get shiny Deoxys.
I want to watch documentary.
Wow, shiny Deoxys is actually probably only in Birth Island, huh? Because was it ever even in any other games except Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as like a catchable guy? Probably not, right? And Gen 3, obviously. Registeel Cerebi. So let's see what Registeel can do in Sun and Moon. Because I feel like transfer only moves. Wow, is Registeel really only able to get S-Toss from Fire Red Leaf Green? Wow. What are the move tutors? Is there no S-Toss move tutor in Ultra Sun and Moon? I guess not, huh? Is that really also Chansey's only way to get that move? Are you serious? I don't think that's true for Chansey, is it? Transfer only moves, let's see. Okay, Chansey can get Seismic Toss another way, it seems. How does Chansey get Seismic Toss? It must be an egg move for Chansey, right? It's an egg move for Chansey. Who gets it? Wait. Well, wait, that's not right. Hold on. That's not particularly helpful. If it's... How does it... Okay, so, yeah. Yo, what's good, Gym Leader Zero? How you doing, my guy? So Chansey, if you want to get Chansey without using any Gen 3 Pokemon, you have to get a Primeape or a Mankey, level it up until they learn Seismic Toss, breed that Seismic Toss onto a Mawile, and then breed the Mawile with a Chansey. That's the only way to. That's the way. You have to do 2 parent chains of breeding in order to get that S-Toss onto Chansey without a Gen 3 Chansey. I'm kind of hungry again. I wish I almost made the crinkle cookies from the Aquafaba, but I didn't because I was lazy. I might make them tomorrow. But I didn't want. It's not even lazy because I was thinking about it and I'm like, I'm fat. I don't want to eat it. But I do. Anyway, you were talking about something. You said so. So.
I understand why you said that you thought the Atlantis people might have been like Hawaiian.
Yeah. I mean, in Plato's book, they're not that far off the coast, I guess, right?
In Plato's...
But even then, Greek people are kind of brown. Aren't they like kind of notoriously like bronze and tan?
But my theory is
yes.
that it wasn't intentional. They kind of just drew them the way they thought Atlanteans would look, or what would be like eye appealing. But if they were to remake this, they would probably use a little bit more thought process, not just thinking about making a cartoon.
Okay.
In which Atlantis is supposed to be like the basis of every race and culture. There should be a little bit of everything found in Atlantis, and which they kind of touched on in the movie, because I just watched a clip of it when they first meet them, like Akita with the giant masks, and I'm like, wow, that does look like almost like a tiki mask.
Yeah.
But it could have also been like an African tribeman mask too.
She speaks a lot of languages too, doesn't she?
Yep. They started speaking French. They were speaking Roman, and yeah, that's when the little mole guy got punched when he said something to her in French.
Does he actually say things in French? I wonder, like, what does he say?
When he whispers, you can't hear anything. Oh, he hears and she backed up and smacked him.
I see. I gotcha.
So
Hunting for Shiny Jinx and let's go. Good luck, homie.
So I think they should, if they do the movie, they should make it a very, like, a bit of everything.
Well, here's the thing, though. Having them be a bit of everything race-wise, if they've been like that for a while, it just leads to brown people. Like, it just leads to, like, you.
Yeah. Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. It just leads to you, basically.
What was the phrase? The most diverse race.
Yeah. You're like the most genetically diverse race, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We got a little bit of everybody, Jake.
Yeah.
We come in all colors under the sun.
I mean, honestly, Italians do too. Italians can get pretty dark. They used to call Italians and Irishmen inside-out Negroes when they first came to America, because we weren't considered. Yeah, because we weren't considered white people. It's like and that's kind of like one of the reasons why this is like one of my political tweets. So this is like kind of like why some people say like white doesn't necessarily exist, because like white exists just to like exclude people, basically. Like being white is good and being not white is bad, and so they like, you know, a group that can pass as white will eventually become white a lot. I mean, and even then, if you look at it, like, why are Jewish people not considered white? I literally don't understand. Do you know what I mean? They're not, though. They're not, like, they're their own category for some reason. Yeah. I was like 300 frames early now. Wow, increase it by 307. Thanks, idiot. Alright. I must have to do something like... Alright, so it was like 9515 plus 307, 9822. It wants me to do 9822 again. I'll try this one again. It's just a kind of a waste of time to me, but this is the last attempt I'll do with this calibration setting, I guess. Alright, 462117 plus 35123. Or I could go 497 117. Alright. Because otherwise I'm just going to start going via the frames. So that dang, yeah. It's rough, dude. It's rough out here. Smooth Jim, and I always wondered about the whole Italian white ancestry thing work. Italian people were not white until like the 1930s or something. Whenever they first immigrated to America, they were not white. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, in I think it was middle school, we were taught about St. Patrick's Day.
4chan would tell me why. Yeah, they're idiots.
Which was Kicking Irishman Day because everyone hated Irish people so much.
I just don't get it. Pokemon Mansion is scarier than Lavender? I don't think so. To me, Lavender Town's scary because of the graveyard. It's the spookiest graveyard to me for some reason, compared to the other like later graveyards in Pokemon games. It's funny. People talk about 4chan like it's this big thing, I guess, but I don't know. It's just like a shitty website where you can't have any meaningful conversation. It's like actually the worst website. I don't know. I don't understand how people have fun there. I used it a little bit. The haunted house in X and Y was lame. Yeah, but X and Y did have a pretty good jump scare with that creepy ghost lady. True, lol W. I don't know enough about Twitch emotes. I can't give any more hot takes. My hot takes yesterday got me in trouble with the whole Melee community. They all think I'm a clown. It's a hill I'm willing to die on, but not super hard. I actually posted something on Twitter today. Someone commented something on Twitter, and I posted something on Twitter, and then I immediately deleted it because I didn't want to have to spend all my mental energy arguing with them the whole day. Not because just because like I just didn't want to deal with it again. Because it's such a bad website to communicate on that I feel like I can never express my thoughts properly. Like in enough whatever. Because they posted something about games journalism, like some guy. Ah shit. Basically, some guy posted something dumb about women in video games or something, and but like in review, talking about how like the women in the game were sexy and they're not normally sexy in games anymore, so it's good. But it was like a review, literally like a review of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. So like, what is that, right? Like some shitty dumb kids game. And it's like, second of all, I feel like games journalism is like kind of like a joke industry, I guess. It's like not really like, it's not really journalism. Like the reviews even I come into question anyway, because games just don't even get bad reviews, I feel like even, I don't know. So, and it's like, what are they reporting on? They don't really report on news, right? They report on ads a lot, so I don't think, but I deleted the tweet because I was like, I don't feel like arguing with this person. And it's like, you know what do I do anyway, right? It's like, I get it, but what I spend a lot of time putting negative thoughts into the planet anyway. It's like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to insult this whole profession. But the thing is, I think it. So is there a difference between thinking it and then putting it out in the real world? I'm having a personal conversation with you, chat. So I expect personal answers. Question, I'm trying to RNG for real, egg and platinum that Raleigh gives you, and when I get to the part where the coin flips, none of them match up. That means you're hitting the wrong seed. You should also try increasing the search range for frames and delays. If you're not finding any coin flip matches. Yeah, there is what? The chat's a little more delayed than usual lately, so I don't know what you were responding to. I'm sorry.
Jake, it's gonna get hot this week.
I know. It was really hot out today. You affect others. I don't care about others. I care about myself. Like, I think I put out too much negativity and it affects myself. So is there a difference? Am I more... Does expressing the thought I have make myself more negative versus just thinking the thought? My problem is when I get into like an internet argument, I have trouble not answering to the person no matter what. So it's just like, if they ever respond to me, I'll probably always respond back if I'm convicted enough in my thought. Which I usually am. Which I guess is stubborn. I don't know. It's not a great quality I have, but it's a quality I have, so here we are. No, thinking it raises my blood pressure. The thing is, I can't not think my thoughts, though. Do people do that? Do people like learn how to not think?
Well,
I guess a lot of people don't think.
The way I see it...
No, so... Oh, wait, sorry. Not to interrupt you, Mandy. So I'm not telling them off. Like, this person commented something about how male game journalists are like pigs or something. And I didn't care. Because, like I said, the game... So it was a review on a shitty game. Like, again, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Right? This is like if a guy reviewed Baby Funhouse and said that the mom in the game is very sexy and it's good. You know what I mean? It's just like, what? This game is shitty. Who cares about what this person says anyway? Do you know what I mean? It's like... And as a whole, I don't think that there's much... Like, there's not a lot of hard-hitting reporting. Like... In real journalism, like, there's a lot of, like, real, like, reporting. Like, people, like, dig into news stories that affect people's lives and stuff like that. Like, games journalism isn't that. Do you know what I mean? So, like, to me, the industry isn't, like, a very serious one anyway. And it might not be properly inclusive to women, which is true. Which does affect... So, but my point was, I guess, like, like... This is such like like you're honing in on this review of this shitty game that no one cares about, and the industry isn't really real journalism anyway. Like, this is a very weird. So it was just like, this thing is a joke anyway, and I didn't want to respond, because if I said to them like, this thing is a joke, I think this industry is a joke, she would be like, oh, so you don't care about how women feel about games media, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not what I meant, and then I would have had to explain it back and forth, and so I went out. So then I would have had to explain probably with like 65 more tweets throughout the course of my day exactly, specifically, my actual well thought out thoughts about this, but I just didn't want to do it because it wasn't worth it. It's easy for me to speak it because I can speak to you, chat, and to you, Mandy. Like, back, like, I can express, like, real time talking is much easier to express your proper thoughts.
Because real time talking, you can convey tone.
Yeah, that's true as well. That's
People
a big thing.
imagine tones, and
Yes.
someone can just imagine like a snobby tone or whatever.
Yeah. There's a difference between thinking it and expressing it as far as internal negativity. There's a psychological experiment out there testing if catharsis theory works. The result that letting out the anger frustration actually led to more anger frustration. That's what, Dylan, you hit exactly what I was trying to express. Was, does letting out my negative thoughts make me more negative versus keeping them internal and just trying to get them out? Because it's not as if it's something important. You know what I mean? This whole thing isn't very important at all. Like, I very much feel that expressing important things like if I have a problem with a family member or loved one or a good friend, I think expressing those frustrations are very important because that's like maintaining a relationship. But like expressing a dumb thought, like it's almost like I was getting annoyed by that stupid Twitter post is the same as getting annoyed by someone who cut you off and then harboring on that thought all day, right? Can I fix the chat delay? I don't think I can. I have it set on the lowest possible delay for YouTube, and it just isn't good. So it's like it's almost like if you get angry at someone who cut you off and then you think about it all day. I think that's like the same thing. If you let it out versus a yell versus if like they cut you off and then you kind of just like get over it instantly, you know? I don't know. This is just the kind of stuff I think of all day. If I care about myself, I should treat others as I wish to be treated at the end of the day. Just saying everything comes back. I don't actually believe that everything comes back, first of all. Second of all, my tweet to that girl wasn't intended to be mean. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't intending to say... I was worried it would cut... I was worried she would perceive it as me minimizing her feelings as a gamer was like she feels unwelcome because she's a woman because the way this dude wrote the review. But really what I was trying to more say was like, this website is a joke, games journalism is a joke, this is something you shouldn't even care about because of how much of a joke it is. Because the game itself is like garbage shovelware nonsense, right? But like, the thing is, the way Twitter is, it would be hard to convey in actuality that that's what I meant. And even then, there is some validity to her claim of the sense that like, yeah, okay, this website might be a joke, this game might be a joke, this reviewer might be a joke, but it is representative of how a lot of men in the whole industry act towards women, which is not untrue. So, my statement of games journalism is a joke really wasn't adding anything helpful to her statement, because despite my feelings, I do feel that my statement is in general correct, and you probably shouldn't care very much about what these like people say like that. It wasn't worth it to put it out there. Who the heck cares if a character in a game is sexy? I don't know. I don't know why anyone cares. The thing is, some people say that they don't care, but then they get mad when things are a specific way. I don't know. I feel bad about my press there. Fuck. So that's just my thoughts on that tweet that I actually did send the tweet, and I deleted it 1 second later because I just like didn't want to deal with it. There you go. That's my whole thought process is on a 1-sentence tweet that I deleted. You had thoughts on it, but what were you going to say? Or are they out the window? I talked too much. I kind of rambled over.
I think you kind of switched topics on me, so...
Well, it was all relevant, too, probably. Like, if you had any point, you know what I mean? If you got the correct delay and the correct seconds, you would have the proper ID. So you probably didn't hit one of the things is probably wrong. I almost hit the B button for this Zapdos again, by the way.
Like, I do think it's healthier to speak your mind.
You think so?
Yes, because you were saying, like, speaking my mind, speaking negative thought out loud, does that make me more negative? And I kind of disagree, because I feel like any thought, no matter how crazy it is, you can find someone that agrees with you. And, like,
I'm listening. Yeah, you're trying to formulate. I'm just making sure, like, you don't think my typing was me not listening. I'm just putting in numbers into a calculator, basically. 1, 2, 3, 26. Hello?
Even if the topic is negative, you do feel good when someone, like, agrees with you. Like, when you feel like someone is on your side. So, I feel like no matter what crazy topic you could be talking about, you can find, like, a positive feeling when someone agrees with you.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the thing is, I guess it might have led, it just, the format that Twitter is in, it might have led to more frustration because
yes,
it's, you only have 240 characters per tweet, and then you have to write, like, literally 6 tweets.
Yep.
Hey, good morning, Larvesta, what's going on? Today is the day. It's not, I'm not gonna get it. For example, I think I'm seeing Huckle. Okay, no. The person was, I agree with what the girl said, in that the reviewer was being an idiot. Like, I think what will happen is a lot of people will say, like, I don't care what race the protagonist is, or I don't care if they're a woman or a man. But, wow, I messed that up. Or, like, they say, like, I don't care if it's a woman or a man, or something like that. But then they'll make a main character protagonist, and the main character protagonist will be, like, a black gay woman, and they'll be like, look at this agenda! And it's like, hey, idiot. You know, like, just gay black people exist, right? Like, like, if you actually didn't care, then I don't know. What do I think of the national dex removal? I don't think... Basically, I wouldn't mind if the games didn't... their excuse is not great to me. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, Game Freak's, like, the games look fine. I think the games look good. Like, visually, I think the graphics look good. Personally, I think they're fine. They're, like, pretty much on par for what I expect from a Pokemon game, right? However, I think it's not good enough to justify cutting, like, even one Pokemon. Like, it looks like they just ported the old models to me. Even though Game Freak said they didn't port the old models, to me, it looks like they ported them. So, cultural stuff like that is killing. Wait, wasn't that topic a few weeks ago? Yeah, people are mad that the Little Mermaid is black now. Like, if the graphics looked, like, much, much better to me, and then they were like, we gotta cut 3 hundos, I'm like, okay, fine. No, the translation wasn't wrong. That is misinformation. And in fact, please do not restate that, because the translation is correct. It's multiple sources, including Sarah B. Joe, the guy I trust the most on those translations, has confirmed that the translation was correct. Literally another random person also paid a translator $50 and showed the translator's work. So the translation is correct. There's a chance they just lied.
They've done that before.
Yeah, they could just lie. That's true. Game Freak's definitely lied before.
Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is Metroid. Like, in the
In Metroid?
In the book pamphlet, they specifically say he.
Oh, that's true.
And I'm just like, why would you do that? Couldn't you be more creative? Like, that was a straight up lie.
Yep. That's a good lie.
That's a bad lie. That was them not using their brain powers to come up with something creative.
Well, it was like sort of like a subverting their expectations kind of thing, I guess.
That's a lie.
That's a lie?
They lied.
That's probably... There's a chance that's true. Identity... Well, cultural appropriation is real and exists. Identity politics... I don't feel like identity politics happen very often. I feel like people misinterpret what identity politics even happens. I can go more in depth with that idea if you want. The modicals are identified. I agree, they are. I'm thinking that when Game Freak said models, if they're not just straight up lying, they must mean something else. They must be talking about the rigs or the animation or something. And it's fine to reuse stuff, dude. Like, just reuse it, you know? No. I don't know. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't know what they could be talking about. But I know for a fact it wasn't a translation error. That's what I'm... I'll double check with what Sarah B. Joe tweeted again. Joe Merrick, what do we got from you? Pokemon Go has One Piece event coming up. What the fuck? Hello? Okay, so Joe got the interview translated from one of his friends who is a professional translator, and they said it's accurate. So, Game Freak really did say they remade them from scratch. They really did say they remade them from scratch. That's all I can say about that. I'm just saying. So, the idea that it's a mistranslation is not true. That's the only thing I can say about that mistranslation thing. That's all I got about that. I think visually the games do look fine. You know, Pokemon's never been the pinnacle of graphics, if you ask me. And actually, someone said this to me. They were like, really? I thought Gen 4 and 5 pushed the DS graphics. And I'm like, no, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I think Gen 4 and 5 look good visually, but the first DS game ever was like a full 3D first-person shooter Metroid game. That's pushing the DS's graphics. Mario 64 is full 3D on the DS. That's pushing the graphics. Black and White is not pushing the system's hardware at all. You know? I will say that I think Ultra Sun and Moon kind of pushed the 3DS's graphics. It seems very high fidelity. Whew. Yeah, I don't really understand. You wonder how Japanese gamers have been reacting in Sword and Shield? We have one in the chat. I don't want to call out Larvesta too hard, but Larvesta, what do you think of the news from Sword and Shield about not all of the Pokemon being in the game? Or, oh shit, what's it called again? Metadabu? Larvesta. Metaroba? Is it low? Or Lu? Metaruba. Larvesta. Bulbapedia. Hero Inc. Yeah, it's Metaruba. I don't know. I feel like no one likes it. I feel like very few people... I've seen a few people who are like, yeah, dude, I'm glad that shit's gone. And they're VGC players who are like, yeah, I'm happy Lando T's out the window. No company cares about anything other than profits, Brian. And that's a fact. Some people think that leads to good things. You decide. I mean, here's the thing, though. I don't think any Pokemon game up to this date has really been truly bad. Oh, hey, what's up, Darkanify? How you doing? I didn't even realize you were here. Did I not say hi to you? Did I miss you? I'm sorry, buddy. I usually say hi to you right away. I always notice your greetings from Germany. No, I didn't see you. I'm sorry, bud. Have a nice day, though. I feel like... I don't feel like a single Pokemon game was made without love. I can't say that. They feel very, like... Even Sun and Moon, as, like, flawed as those games are, like, they feel like thought went into them. To me, the only thing about Pokemon games now is they seem to be rushed to me. But that's just like, you know what I mean? How does it seem to everyone? I don't know. What's up, Random33? And then, you know what the thing is, though? There you go. Larvesta likes it. Larvesta's a Japanese gamer. Larvesta thinks the graphics look good, and he's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, too, for the record. I am optimistic. I'm sad. I hope FRLGator's in the game. I'll be extremely sad if FRLGator's not in.
Grookey game.
Grookey game. I am part of the Sobble squad right now, tentatively. I'm not in love with any of the stars, though. Honestly. I was in love with both X and Y and at least one Sun and Moon starter. Like, in X and Y, I loved Froakie a lot. I was very hyped for them. And then in Sun and Moon, I really liked Rowlet a lot, but I did like Litten a lot as well. And I picked Litten because my cat Luther recently had passed away. So I picked Litten in his honor. The last time I wasn't excited for a starter was probably Gen 5, I think. You understand that many people want all the Pokemons to be there. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Eric Cross is waiting his comeback to Sword and Shield. Mr. Cross, it'd be very unfortunate. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon White version is my favorite. I think it had a very good story. I like the graphics. I also felt very refreshed. A lot of people didn't feel this way, but to me it felt very, like, refreshing to have only new Pokemon to be caught. Like, a lot of people didn't feel like this, especially because there was a bunch of, like, Gen 1, like, reclones kind of stuff. Like, you know, Swoobat was Golbat, you know, Conkeldurr was Machamp, stuff like that. But, I don't know, I can't explain it. It was a feeling of, it was like, Black and White gave me nostalgia for playing Pokemon. It felt like I was playing Pokemon for the first time when I was a little kid, because everything was exclusively new. There was no retreads. It was very cool. I liked it a lot. So the nostalgia wasn't towards the Pokemon per se, but it was towards literally everything being new and only new guys. It was a very cool feeling, I think. And also the music was so good. The credits theme in Black and White is one of my favorite themes of all time. I love the credits theme in Black and White 1. Very, 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 very good. You know what the thing is, though? I think it shows that there's clearly not some crazy bias if they're putting garbage like Maractus in. Listen, Maractus is garbage. Everyone knows Maractus is garbage. However, the fact that Maractus is in Sword and Shield means that they're not only picking cool guys. Do you know what I mean? They're not only putting your Greninjas, your Charizards in, right? They are putting Maractus in.
I hope Noibat makes it.
You hope Noibat makes it in? Did I just get the same exact Zapdos? Are you kidding me? I just put in these stats and it gave me nothing. Is this the same one? No, this is a different Zapdos. Hello? Wow, it just has the same HP stat. Whew. It has the same HP and special attack. And special defense. Did I fuck up? I think when I put in the Zapdos stats last time, I fucked it up, and that's why it didn't come up. And that's why it didn't come up. No, I'm getting nothing again. 4-5, 4-5, 28-20. Oh no, this is 28-29. I must have put in the stats wrong last time. Again, and then it's if when I put it in this program, it's going to tell me increased by 312. One through 4. Okay. So I just had these settings a little while ago, for the record. 28039. Convert. 467317 plus 35,000. 502317. 502. Alright. So here's the thing. If I get the correct Teach TV frame, what's going to happen? And I messed up. Fudge. Oh, it's Zubat. What's up, my guy? What are you doing on my stream? Yo, this is Zubat's the homie. Thanks, Dylan Meadow. I appreciate it. I don't know why I said your full name. I could just called you Dylan. Thanks for your awesome work on Eon Timer. Yo, what's good, Zubat? Get ready for Trubbish, Vanillite, and Roggenrola. Yo, guess what? Unironically, Trubbish and Vanillite, I love them. I love Trubbish and Vanillite. They're awesome, dude. You kidding me? Ice Cream Cone? Are you kidding me? He was on my original black and white team. I love that guy. Everyone show love to Shiny Zubat. One of the best Yoshi players in Project M of all time. You did really good at Blacklisted. Was it Blacklisted or was it the other thing? I forgot the name of the tournament, if I'm honest. But I did watch you. So, there's that. Mild. Docile. Get out of here, Docile. You messed up? Big sad.
This pattern is slightly more complicated than I'm used to. That like you have to stay focused the entire time.
Watch them leave out Volcarona, Reuniclus, Excadrill, and Chandelure. I actually like Volcarona and Excadrill a lot. They're just fun to use in competitive play. I used to like Reuniclus a lot, but I don't really like it that much anymore. Not that I don't like it, I just don't care about it very much. Same with Chandelure. I was very into Chandelure when Gen 5 was out, but like, Chandelure's so underwhelming in competitive.
I love Litwick.
Litwick's so cute.
Because of its name.
Litwick, he's just like it because of the name. It's cute. I give it that.
Got a cute little smile.
Gothitelle is outclassed by Jinx. Are they similar? Gothitelle is a very broken Pokemon. Because they had to remove it, because its ability is like broken. Gothitelle is basically an Uber's Pokemon instead of a, Is Shadow Tag allowed in Gen 5? Hello? Why is Shadow Tag legal? Is this not a broken Pokemon? Gothitelle has become 100 times more useful since the introduction of his newest and most prized ability, Shadow Tag, but at the horrifying expense of femininity. In a bizarre twist of fate, the only legal Shadow Tag Gothitelle are male. That's actually really funny. Does it not get like Calm Mind or something in Gen 5? It does. You'd think this is like the optimal set to run, Calm Mind. You Calm Mind trap, you boost up to 6. Because this shit's so broken in Oh, can it like not get Confide and Charm and stuff? Is this really the Uber set it runs? Are you kidding me? This is a demonic Pokemon. Is this really what it runs? Have you guys seen this? I've never seen this before. This is really what it runs in Ubers? Is this what it does in anything go to? Oh my god.
Beep, beep.
This Pokemon is satanic. It must not be able to do that in A7. Yeah, we're good. It must not be able to do that in Gen 5, because that shit's satanic. Let me read you guys this set. I don't play Ubers very much. I think it's like not. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It must just be like aesthetics I'm not into for the Ubers. Gothitelle's Uber set is a Calm nature with Shadow Tag, so they can't switch out, obviously. And Calm is a special defense increase and attack decrease. With 244 HP, 108 defense, 156 special defense. Then it runs Confide, which lowers special attack, Charm, which lowers physical attack, Taunt, and Rest. And the set's name is PP Stall. So this thing is supposed to switch in, taunt stuff, and then lower their attacking stats so much that they can't do any damage to it. And then they'll run out of attacks, and they'll run out of PP. That's the satanic set this thing runs. That's the most horrible thing I've ever seen. How do people have fun in Ubers if this thing exists? How good is it? I have to check what the Uber's viability rank is. What is the Uber's viability ranking? How high is Gothitelle? Is it shitty? Is it too weak? Gothitelle's in B- tier. That's pretty runnable. These Pokemon are good. You definitely see DOS in Uber, so. Chandelure is trash and should never have never existed, but Litwix is good. I like Chandelure. Design-wise, it's kind of cool. How is Gothorita also existing? What's the point of picking Gothorita instead of Gothitelle? Oh, it's bulkier because of Eviolite. Man, Eviolite's a blessing and a curse. So it just runs the same exact set, but it's bulkier with Eviolite. And why do you run 0 speed? Oh, lower damage from Gyro Ball from Ferrothorn. Okay. Oh. A lot of people are saying starters are very likely to be cut. I was personally thinking starters were least likely to get cut because starters are like probably the most... Starters are probably most people's, like... I don't know how to phrase it properly. But if you were to gauge, like, which class of Pokemon is someone's favorite, I would be willing to put money on, like, starters as a group being, like, comprising of most people's favorite Pokemon is a starter. To me, favorites are most likely to be, like, starters, actual legendaries, pseudo-legendaries, or, like, version exclusives. Almost got her. Oh, and EV forms. EV form. But EV form I consider its own kind of group.
Jake, she's turning into Piggy.
Why? Oh, she's just taking it? Well, hit her with it, though. How will she feel then? She's turning into Piggy. You're right. Yeah, you got it. No, she's behind it still. Lob it over. If you want to do the alley-oop. Got her. She did a tiny flinch. I'm sorry, miss. I feel bad about doing it too, but sometimes you earned it. This poor kitten.
This poor kitten.
Yeah.
This poor kitten. This poor kitten. She gets everything and she's ungrateful.
It's true.
Everything, Saffron. You know what? These cats are going to be so used to us throwing socks at them when we're really, like, annoyed that they're, like, scratching the carpet and we throw something at them. They're not going to move.
Yeah, but they move when I clap. This is like the Figgy call. I don't know where he is, but he'll come. The speed of a light.
Oh. You got a fat boy. He's hungry. You having dinner?
No.
No? We got some hungry kitties.
Ow! Dang it. I was too busy cleaning stuff, so I did not feed them. You got into your buddy?
You need to get more cat food. You're running out.
Oh, I have to play the game. Exorius. Hey, Blissy, do you mind if I ask you some questions about RNGing with a 3DS? Hit me. If it's about Gen 4, I've never really done it very frequently.
Come on, fatty. Dinner served.
I know what to do and have done it a few times, but it's just, I don't do it a lot because it's worse. Danny, it's been a cool minute. What's good? Oh, Danny will love this. Danny loves Mr. Fig.
He's a grumpy fig right now.
Oh. Oh. Go to your mom.
Boy, oh boy.
Perfect timing, Danny. Just for you. Just for the channel member. I love that cat. You been busy? I feel you. I'm just saying I'm happy to see you. You got engaged. That's awesome. Congratulations. I love seeing my chat fill up with Figgy's face. It's so funny. Another day, another Zapdos. Another non-165 HP Zapdos. Rash? Fuck, this is 1 frame early, isn't it? How have I hit 1 frame early? No, I can't prejudge. I don't think it's 1 frame early, actually. We're gonna not prejudge. Alright, 147 is a lot of special attack, but... Alright, it's definitely not 1 frame early. I don't know what it is then.
I think we need to have the AC on tonight.
Okay.
It is 85 degrees inside.
How? Alright, I have to lower it by 1 TEACHY TV frame. So we'll do a 1. We'll also do... So we'll do it like this. Oh, that's sad. Figgy doesn't have to go up or downstairs, so he doesn't have to worry about that. But he does jump and stuff. Let me see if I can get a good shot of them. They're being cute right now. Hey!
Check the bag.
Where's the bag? I don't know where the bag is.
I think you dropped it.
I dropped the bag! Oh, it's over here. Oh, he's coming. The train's on his way. What species of dog do I think represents London in the Galar decks? It's the Corgi, isn't it? Oh, and she's on her way too, making it much more nonchalantly. I've tried every single method in RNG in your playlist. The only one that worked was the Q Charm glitch. Well, if the Q Charm glitch worked, the other stuff should work no problem. Gentle? Do you... No, you're not it. I think he does still have energy to jump up and down the couch and bed and stuff. Hey, Bubba.
He used to love throwing his toys down the stairs in the middle of the night. And then
Scaring everyone.
he was so fat at the time, too. It sounded like someone fell down the stairs. Half the house would get up thinking someone fell.
If you can't find your seed based off your elm or coin flips, what you should do is increase the seconds and delay range.
I think she loves having that chair there. It's like an extension to her cat tower.
Is she on it right now?
Oh, you
yeah.
scared her?
She scared me. Which way would I have to do? No. Do it this way.
She loves watching her moths.
She's still there?
Yeah. I'm very impressed she hasn't, like, climbed the screen, because I know she's more than capable of doing that. Oh, I think it's food time.
Big, you need to chill. This cat, so ridic.
That cat.
There you go, Bubba. Sometimes Figgy sometimes eats his treats without chewing. He just swallows them. I've been streaming every day. I think I've streamed every day for over a week at this point. No, I might not have streamed Friday. I don't think I streamed Friday. It's pretty much because I can't bear to not have chat with me while I'm aiming for the Zapdos. It's too painful.
You need the support.
I need the emotional support of chat, or else I can't. Relaxed? Do I have one of you? Hey, you too. Let's get some more cat action. It's Saffron. This Figgy. I read somewhere that after you set the timer 3 days, you're supposed to launch your game immediately and soft reset when the first timer hits 0. Does this work? Yeah, that works. I thought you would have gotten it by now. Do I remember you? I do remember you, and it's hard. Why don't you try and get this Zapdos and then get it before me and then make fun of me? In that instance, fine. Do it. Go ahead, buddy. It's hard. You gotta be frame perfect twice. I mean, I would have thought I got it by now too, but here we are, everyone. Oh, come on. That's the only method I know of to get the seed more consistent in Heart Gold and Soul Silver's soft reset method. It's definitely a little more consistent than booting the game up from straight, but... Hey, Tom Gates, what's going on? I hope your life was worth living before that, Mason, but thanks for hanging out. I remember most of my chatters. My chat's not that big, so it's not hard to remember individual faces and names. Adamant 9. Good. We're in there. We're locked in the seed. Let's boogie. I have memories to look back on today. Holy shit! Project M 2.6 released tomorrow in 2013. What the hell, bro? I've been playing Project M since like 2012. I was also in 2012 watching Batman Beyond. Then I also said that I love Marty's Bagels in 2010. The Marty's Bagels thing still remains true to this day. A very good bagel place. I actually was next to Marty's Bagels when I got stuck in that blizzard. Mandy? You've never been to Marty's Bagels? No. It's a bagel place near Tyler's house. It's amazing. Uh-huh. And it was next to the pizza place I was at when I was stuck in the blizzard.
Oh, you can get up the hill?
Yup. But it was closed, so I couldn't go get it. I would have gone there first if I could get a bagel. Are you kidding me? Just been trying to execute the arbitrary... Blah, 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 blah. I just have been trying to execute the arbitrary code execution glitch to get to Naval Rock. I've been having issues with it, so I'm trying to get it to work. Good luck with Zapdos. Thank you very much. Good luck with your arbitrary code execution. Is that my girlfriend? Yes.
No.
Come on, man.
No one asked you, Saffron. You're like,
Hi. The intro from Heart Gold Soul Silver is Alone Can Kill You because of how great it is. I actually think I like the original Gold Silver intro more, but it's just me. My stream wouldn't be the same without my girlfriend and my 2 cats. What? You provide very interesting color commentary from the side.
Commentary?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I had some flavor text.
Is that yeah, that's what color commentary is, right? That's like the...
No, but it has to be food themed.
Oh, adding flavor, I see. Yes, my girlfriend is amazing. Gold, silver, and crystal are also the same. Crystal's intro is completely different from gold and silver's. Color commentary, yeah. Because what would be play-by-play would be if Amanda was like watching the stream and then just being like, okay, and now Blissy's going to press the A button. Let's see how it goes down. He was successful. Everyone, give a golf clap.
Ooh, he just missed. His finger slipped and hit the B button.
Gen 2 and Gen 2 remakes are the best games ever. Second best to white version 1. But I do like the Gen 2 games a lot. They're very good.
Is it specific white version, or you don't like the black version?
It is specific white version. Yeah, I like it more than black. I like the White Forest more than I like Black City, and then I also like...
I keep forgetting that it has such a big difference. Like
yeah, but also I have the 8th city is the same. Opelucid City I like in white version more. It does, like in black version, Opelucid City's music is more techno-y.
Okay.
And it's more like wood instrumenty, and like in white version. And also white version has Lilligant, and black version doesn't.
Trade.
But you can get them. You can get them via trade. If I could trade for it if I wanted to. So it's like, why is he even like what in-game trade?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just go into a building in the second in Nakreen City. So I haven't been here lately, as I don't really understand the process for what I'm doing. So what am I doing? Oh, okay. What the fuck? My girlfriend is playing Pokemon. I'm done. She's not playing Pokemon right now. She's crocheting. But the last few streams, she has been playing Pokemon.
I haven't caught my Genghis Khan.
Big rip. No one can ever change your mind. They are a child. I love Gen 2. Do not get me wrong. I'm very nostalgic. Bro, every time the Gold, Silver, Crystal credits theme comes on, I almost cry. Okay, so Danny, what I'm doing... Danny Pants. Okay. What I'm doing is... Drum roll, please. Alright. Basically... In Fire Red and Leaf Green, a lot has been discovered about that RNG. If you ever want to try that for yourself, Danny. I've got a few videos on how to detail a lot of different things. But basically what I'm doing is, first I find my seed, or I try to hit my seed. And so what I do is I try and hit a specific seed. And then the Abra I receive is to check to see if I hit it. Thank you for subscribing, Omega Video Game God. Damn, you must be sick at video games. So what this Japanese program in the lower left-hand corner is I type in the seed I'm aiming for, and it tells me within roughly the frame I'm aiming for what the Abra's nature and stats are going to be. So I get an Abra, I check if it's one of these spreads. I usually hit between 789 and 794. I check to see if it's one of those Abras. If it is, good. I run over to the Zapdos. I stand in front of the Zapdos, and then I start up TEACHY TV. TEACHY TV advances the RNG frames 313 times as fast as usual. So I'm trying to go for a spread for a Zapdos that would normally be 25 hours in the game, but now it's roughly 6 minutes into the game. Then the timer I have here, when that ends, I leave TEACHY TV, and then I have another timer that you can't see, that when that one ends, I talk to Zapdos. If you understood all of that, there you go. But if you didn't, ask me any questions. You hate your life, makes you jealous. Everyone should be jealous of Amanda. She's the best.
Woo!
Woo! And my 2 kids. It's okay. Yeah, that's alright. I want to open the treat bag to... So they didn't know about all this RNG and Fire Red and Leaf Green a few months ago. Like... month and a half, maybe. Really.
He's up on the chair.
Oh, Figgy is up on the chair.
Figgy.
Oh, we got them both.
We got both babes.
Literally like 2 months ago, maybe, Danny. And the thing is...
There's a giant moth on the screen. That's what
Oh my god, it's giant.
and now Figgy doesn't care about it.
Okay, Figgy, I've... Why don't I get a... oh, thanks for subscribing, D. I'm not going to say all of those Ds. So, no. So, basically, what I would say happened is this was common info in the Japanese RNG scene, and it was recently discovered by an American player who turned it on to me, and then I went crazy with it, with another channel member named Hefe. Timid Synchronizer doesn't work in Fire Red and Leaf... Synchronizer in general doesn't work in Fire Red Leaf Green, unfortunately. Brave. But literally, like, maybe 2 months ago, not even. Oh, nope, 118. Then what I do is I catch the Zapdos, and when it's wrong... I type in all of its stats to a stat calculator to see how far off my frame was. So I get all the stats here. I'm going to put all the stats into Pokefinder, which you should know is just like RNG Reporter, basically, to see how many frames off I was. This Brave one, I think I've hit this Brave frame before, but I'm not sure. Yes, I was 2 frames early. So since I was 2 frames early, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the frame I hit here versus the frame I was aiming for. So it wants me to increase this by 3, so that would be 7. In which I'll do 17,905 plus 10137. So I get 28042 is the number of frames I have to spend outside of TEACHY TV. This program converts the frames to milliseconds for me. 367, right? Plus 35,000. Then I add 35,000 to the milliseconds that I'm aiming for because that's the time the intro takes. Then I give it a go again. That's it. What's my real name? My name is Jake.
Spaghetti.
Funny how I'm doing fire and leaf green. Listen. Yes.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. You know, listen.
You know, listen.
Chase Adams. Question: why is it called TEACHY TV Simulator? Because for this RNG, I have to watch the TEACHY TV for 5 minutes, which is just static. Wrong? Our king could never be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. However, I think the way I talk or the way I act or something, listen, makes people think that I think that I'm right all the time. While I will admit to being extremely stubborn when I think I'm correct, I do admit when I'm wrong, I think. Amanda, back up. How often do I admit that I'm wrong if I'm actually wrong?
All the time.
I do actually admit I'm wrong when I'm wrong? Okay, because if you ask my mom if I admit I'm wrong, you get a very different answer.
No, you know when you're wrong, but just because it's your mom, you'll still fight her just to fight with her.
Okay, well that's more recent.
That's more because you get a kick out of it.
It is very funny. Mandy, can I get a cup of water, please? I don't want to get up.
No.
Okay, well, I will die of thirst now.
Ask your daughter.
You're sorry for me. Ask my daughter. Saffron, I paid $100 for you so far. Give me water, please. Oh, she's going. For the record, the joke with Saffron is that it was $50. Her adoption fee was $50. So she didn't like us for. She still doesn't really like us very much for a long time. So I like to. So for a long time we were just like, Saffron, we paid $50 for you. The least you could do is like us. And then it turned to $100 because her total cost for fixing her was around $47. Something like that. Your mom just turned 50, so you like calling her old now. Wow, you're kind of much younger than me, Danny, and your mom's almost the same age. Yeah, your mom's almost the same age as my parents. I think my parents are 55 now, or 54. I want to say they're 54.
I want to say 54 too.
No, they're 55 because they were born in. They must be 55 if they were born in 64, as my mom was born in,
so
right?
They're turning 55, or are they already 55?
Your brother's 29. Damn. That's quite the age gap.
Not really.
What? She's like 19.
What?
No. Her brother is She's 19. Her brother's 29.
I see.
Okay, wait.
That's just like Mikey would have been 29.
How old is someone born in 1964 January?
You can just
No, I am not doing it. I'm an idiot. They're 55. Both my parents are 55. So he's around my age. I'm not 29 yet. You get the hell out of here. No, I'm joking. It's a joke. 29 feels very old to me. Despite the fact that it's only 2 years away. You missed what I said my name was? It's Jake. J-A-K-E. Short for nothing. You call me Jacob, you're banned.
Jake Spaghetti.
Jake Spaghetti.
Wow, that thing is huge.
The moth? Yeah, it's a beast.
What is that?
It's the queen moth.
It's Mothra.
No, it's a Venomoth.
Venomoth.
Your brother's dad and mom got divorced, and then my mom didn't really date for a while. Oh, that makes sense. Amanda's parents have a crazier story, if you ask me.
Crazier story?
About, like, their whole...
Oh.
Is it okay if I tell the story?
Sure.
About how they dated and...
I honestly can't think of what you're talking about.
How they were married and then unmarried.
Oh! Yeah.
So Amanda's parents met when they were, like, 18 and 19, right?
The joke is that my mom lets my dad sleep with his ex-wife.
Yes. So... Amanda's parents got married when they were like 18 and 19, right?
Yeah.
Then they got divorced. Then Amanda's mom had a kid with someone else, but she wasn't married to him, right?
Nope.
She never married that guy. Then he was such a bad dad that... a bad father and like a not a great boyfriend, I guess, that she like left with her kid in the middle of the night, right?
In the middle of the night?
Yeah, they just ran away in the middle of the night.
It wasn't the middle of the night. He was sleeping on the couch.
Okay, I knew he was sleeping. That's why I just assumed it was the night. So they left while he was sleeping on the couch. She just dipped with the kid. And then for that kid's first birthday, Amanda's dad showed up to just like say like hi and like give him a birthday present or something, because I guess they were still talking.
I don't know.
Which is kind of weird. It's weird. It's kind of weird. Anyway.
My dad says it's because Mikey was born that he was talking to mom again. It was because of Mikey's first birthday.
Unmarried. Jakey, cakey, eggs, and bakey. I did go to school for baking.
Jake, bakey, cake.
And so then her parents got remarried and started dating again. Or started dating again and they got remarried. Obviously, that order.
No, the opposite.
The opposite, yeah. They got married and then dated. And then they had 2 more kids.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing right now and what are the chances? I'm trying to RNG a Zapdos with perfect stats. The chances pretty low because I haven't gotten it and it's been like 9 days. Help. I'm degenerate. Actually, I have to figure out how much longer I can stream for, because I have to figure out when I have to work tomorrow. Okay, I could stream for till 11 probably. My grandma divorced her husband and then married his dad. Whoa!
That's a crazy story.
That's fucking crazy! Well, even your mom's parents were like... It's sort of weird too, with the whole age gap.
Yeah.
How much younger is your mom than her oldest sister? Is it in the teens of years? 16 years.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
She's dead, right?
Who?
The oldest sister?
No.
Really?
She's in Colorado.
Is that the one I met?
Yeah.
Oh. I assumed the oldest one would be dead because they're in-betweens that are dead.
No, it was the second youngest that passed away.
Oh, okay.
Years ago. I don't know.
Oh, good luck, dude. Thank you very much, Dawn Path. I appreciate it.
Holy jeez. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was a long time ago because Mikey was still living here. Oh my god, I must have been in elementary school. I was in like 4th grade. I want to say it's been 15 years.
That's a long time ago. That's probably when my... No. My great grandma died even longer ago than that. Thank you, Psycholib. I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. 15. How old was Wait, no. 15 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
How old was I? Like 12? That actually might have been when my great grandma died. It's really close. When Jesse died in... Damn. That's crazy.
And that's when we got Bianca back.
I didn't realize you ever got Bianca back. I thought she stayed away.
No. Mom, we had her. Mom gave her to her sister. Her sister passed away. We took Bianca back. And then it just... Bianca was very scared of thunder. And she would always hear it before anyone else would hear it, of course, because dogs have good hearing.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be the day that I gave her a bath and didn't put her collar back on.
She ran away?
Yep, because all the other times if she ran away, someone usually finds her, and she had her collar on, so they would give us a call.
Wait, so Bianca ran away forever?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she didn't have her collar on, Dad believes just like some person picked her up and just took her home because she wasn't microchipped or anything either. Like,
I mean, it was a long time ago. That was like not that common back then. Oh, nice. Was Bianca the dog that was given to someone who then just kind of stayed there for a long time because they liked him so much? And then she got fat? Or was that a different dog?
We had two dogs like that. Because we had both Bianca and Alaska at the same time. And we moved out and had to move into an apartment.
Yeah, and they couldn't have him.
And we couldn't have the dog. So she gave one to her sister saying, can you just watch her until we buy the house? And gave one to a friend saying, can you watch him until we buy the house? And then they both fell in love with the dogs. And Valerie seemed to have needed like a doggy companion, and Alaska was just like the two dogs got along so well that they didn't want to break them up. So I was just like, okay, we'll just get a new dog, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm taking my dog back.
And we eventually... Well, didn't your mom do the same thing with your cat? The two cats got along so well, she's just like, you can keep the cat.
Yeah, but the cat went to her mom, who she moved down like the road from, basically.
Yeah, and one of the dogs went to her sister.
Well, no, Bianca's fine. No, I was talking about Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Was Alaska to her sister?
No.
Oh.
But it was basically to a business partner because Dad was opening up a small business together. So Dad saw him on a daily basis.
Oh, Alaska went to the guy your dad used to work at the auto shop with?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I personally couldn't imagine doing it, for the record. I don't think it's like a horrible thing to do. It's just like, I love my animals. Mm-hmm. Saffron, if you had to go somewhere for 6 months, I don't give 2 fucks. You're coming back with me. Unless she was really happy, I guess. No.
If she actually like let the person that we like gave her to like touch her, I'd be like, if she comes back with us, she's gonna be hiding under the bed again.
I'd be so heartbroken. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could be selfless enough. That's really hard for me to do. I love her so much. She gives me so much joy just looking at her little dumb face. Mm. That's right, little dummy.
But if you think about it, we can give another cat a home that could really, really use a home.
Yeah, you're right. Stream lag. I'm sorry. My internet's been kind of shitty lately. I don't know what about. I can't really do much to it.
Yeah, my phone was kicked off the Wi-Fi again.
I don't know. I can't help. It's just our Wi-Fi is overloaded. Mm-hmm. Not even Wi-Fi, just internet in general, because I'm on Ethernet.
What are you looking at?
You still have a great grandfather who's 89? My grandfather's 89.
Oh boy. I have no idea how old my grandmother is.
Poppy Tony's the only one whose age I know, and he's older than everyone else. Poppy Pat's like 85 to 87. Mama Pat is early 80s, I think.
How old is Figgy in human years?
Figgy in human years? He's up there. I want to say in his 60s. Let's see. Is there a converter?
Yes,
Cat year to human converter. How old is my cat? He's old. Phase 15. Uh-oh. The chart stops at 19, Mandy.
Oh no, Figgy!
He's 76! Figgy's 76.
He's my baby!
He's too spry to be 76.
Well, we did get him as a kitten, so it's not like we got him as an adult and we don't know how old he is. He was tiny. We got him around November, December, so I don't know what month he was born in. I want to say June or July he was born in.
The frontier sucks. Hey, I agree. I'm
Happy
with
birthday.
that. When's his birthday?
I have no idea. I'm guessing June or July.
You call your grandpa Papito too? No, I don't call him Papito. I call him Poppy. Poppy.
Papito would be grandfather, like abuela and abuelita.
Papito Spanish?
No, but it has that ito at the end of it, so it's usually like little. Don't laugh at me. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm just happy.
You have no idea what anyone's talking about.
No, I call him Poppy. His name is Poppy Tony.
But like poppy, like poppy seed. Poppy.
I'll type in chat. I'd say it like this. Poppy. Tony is his name. And then his wife, Mama Angie, is dead. And I have Poppy Pat. And Poppy Pat.
How it is.
And Poppy Pat is married to Mama Pat. They're both named Pat.
The Pats.
Yeah.
Pat and Pat.
Yeah. Patrick and Patricia.
I remember a kid I went to elementary school with. His last name was O'Shea, and both his parents, before they were married, they both had the same last name, so the wife didn't even have to change her name.
That's kind of weird.
It is, but
I guess O'Shea's kind of common. That's a name I've definitely heard before.
if you really think about it, I have like one of the most common names.
I know someone who lives in Monroe with the last name Alvarez, and they're not even Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
They're like Filipino. And I was just like, but that's the same name as her. And they were like, yeah, we're basically like sea Spaniards.
Yeah, well, like Amanda is a very common name, and Alvarez is a very common name in the Spanish world.
Yep. And that clearly the non-Spanish world.
Clearly.
Clearly whatever went down in the Philippines.
I messed up. Yeah.
My last name, not particularly common.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. You're ridiculous. You know, people used to like compare my last name to like a banana. Very weird.
They have the same number of syllables, but it doesn't really sound the same.
Yeah, but it used to annoy me a lot.
Someone's Mr. Whoopie Goes.
I liked things to be how they were supposed to, I guess, when I was a kid. Like when we went to like a minor league baseball game, the stadium was basically empty. And they were like, we'll just sit wherever we want. And I was like, no, we have to go to our assigned seating.
You have assigned seating?
Yeah, like our tickets said what they were supposed to be.
Oh, I was thinking like a little league, like just...
No, like minor league, like the one before major. Like where they get drafted from or whatever. And I was just like, no, we have to go to our assigned seating. Like, I can't. And they were like, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm serious. And like, you can, please don't. But you can't, because I just don't want to hear this. It's basically just because I've been made fun of this for literally 20 years of my life. But like...
I see it has reached coconut cake levels.
Yes, please, I just don't want to... And I messed up my TEACHY TV frame, of course. But basically, what's it called? It's not even that, because it already happened, but it's just like, Aunt Susan just made fun of me for so many years, basically, where I was just too nervous to not sit in my assigned seat. I was just too afraid of getting in trouble, basically. Like, it's just so, like, I just prefer to do things how they're supposed to be, so it's just like, you're calling me by, like, my last name wrong on purpose. It's like, it's not fun. It's not really a funny joke, I guess. When I was littler, it wasn't fun. I didn't get the humor in it, I guess. I don't know.
Children are a little bit more literal.
I guess so. I was very excessively literal, though.
Like traps.
Like trap? I guess so. Mile. Oh, we got my mild boy already. Oh, it's lit. Thank you very much for that, Mason. I appreciate it. I just want this Zapdos, guys. My next stream probably won't be of the Zapdos, just so I need to take a break from it. There's only so much I can degen onto one RNG attempt. And the answer is a lot, by the way. I could have done so many useful things with my life, but here I am. Yeah. Doing this.
You should make focaccia again.
Should make focaccia? I'm actually going to make, that's part of the reason I cleaned the kitchen. Was A, it was gross, but B, I want to make, I want to do brioche tomorrow.
Brioche.
Yeah. Because we have all those eggs for it now, so. So I'm going to do brioche tomorrow and, like, just get home and do it and let it rise for however long it needs to rise without worrying about that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. So we're not going to have it for dinner? What do we have?
Have it for dinner? Probably not, no.
So slap some cinnamon sugar on it and we'll have it for dessert.
Is that a thing?
Sure. Mom used to make desserts with Pillsbury biscuits. She'll get butter, cinnamon sugar, and she'll, on the raw dough, have the butter on it, sprinkle some cinnamon sugar, and just bake it. And then while it's baking, she would make like icing with powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla. And when they would come out, she would drizzle some on top, and that was dessert. That was my home baking that I grew up with. And she'd do the same thing to make like monkey bread, but she'll rip it to pieces and put it in like a pan.
Well, that's creative. Your mom's nothing if not creative.
Mm-hmm. She's very creative. She had like a bunch of craft things. She knows how to use a sewing machine.
This was my mom. My mom made my little brother what was supposed to be a Killer Whale costume for Halloween when he was like 6 or 7. But everyone thought it was a penguin. He cried all day at school.
Oh no!
I know, it was very sad.
That's tragic. What was it supposed to be? I didn't hear you.
A killer whale, but
Killer whale.
everyone was like, wow, a cute penguin. And he was very upset. Nowadays, I would have been like, wow, Scott, you look like Figgy.
Did you see Celeste's costume? She was a jellyfish one year.
Yes, I remember this. Because it was like a crazy hat, right?
No, it was an umbrella.
Oh, it was an umbrella.
A transparent umbrella that Renee put like a string of lights inside.
I remember it. I do remember it. I promise.
I loved it. Like, I wanted to be a jellyfish for Halloween, but it came out awesome.
I was Ghost Elvis once. And I had like a fake guitar made out of like styrofoam and stuff. And they put like baby powder all over my face to make me pale like a ghost. My mom was like, you don't need that much baby powder, you're pretty white. And I'm like, Mom! Overdo it on the baby powder. Maintenance guys here. I don't have a maintenance guy. Lottie Mogan. Oh my god. It's been a while.
My maintenance guy is sitting on
Latil. Wait, is your name Latil Mogan and I'm an idiot this whole time? Wait, hold on. I feel like I've triggered myself. Lati. It is Latil. Holy moly. I know, I've just been ignoring that L in your name the whole time. I feel like I got Berenstain Bears with your name. He's about to fix your dang AC. You know, God bless that our apartment's had pretty much 0 issues in the year and a half we've been here. Well, I can think of one issue, Saffron. She runs away. Oh, it is Lottie Emogan. Okay, good. No, I'm fine. Alright, I was pronouncing it right this whole time. Don't worry about it. Ah, I was right. Emojin. Emojin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it was an I this whole time. I thought it was an L this whole time, and I'm like, is it Latil? What the heck? Anyway, good to see you. It's been a minute. You and Danny both showing up. It's been so long since I've seen either of you guys around. Time zone. Yeah, I know. I streamed pretty late for... Wait a minute. You're UK... If I'm not mistaken, you're UK, right? I'm glad you're here, but go to bed, right? At the very earliest... No, they're not waking up. Japan is... It's 3:05. Oh, you know what? It's not that late. You can stay up. If you have no responsibilities tomorrow in the morning and it's 3:05, it's not that late. That's all I gotta say. I will encourage this behavior. We're renting a house, and surprisingly, the landlord is really nice and always has someone fix stuff immediately. So, hey, that's awesome. We don't ever talk to our landlords, which is also nice. Right? There's no problem. No problems.
It's nice that we never needed to talk to our landlord.
We never needed to talk to them. Yes, I agree. I don't think you're pronouncing it right still. Listen, you're probably right. You are probably correct on that one. You clicked this not knowing if it was live. She clicked it not knowing if it was actually live or not. What the fuck does TEACHY TV have to do with RNG? TEACHY TV, RNG, advances the RNG frames 313 times as fast as usual. That's awesome, Danny. Emojin. I thought it might be, or Imojin. I would say Emojin, but Imojin is maybe how it's supposed to be said. Well, I got Lottie down, that's for sure. I feel like my TEACHY TV frame was off there. I think I exited it too early. If I ever need an excuse to come to Missouri, I can come too. Sure.
There's this really
Your
loud
landlord's
noise.
Wait, what's up?
There's this really loud, annoying cricket, and you don't realize how annoying it is until it stops.
I don't hear it at all because I have this thing on.
Yeah.
Brave.
Front door.
It's by the front door. I feel like I was late on my TEACHY TV exit again. I hate myself.
Well,
I love you too. Fudge. 103 is extremely fast for a brave nature, though. I'll tell you that. 6, 27, 12, 13. God. I can't believe Larvesta gets so many TEACHY TV RNG. Oh no, it wasn't. I was just 5 frames early on my Zapdos attempt. 5 frames early on the Zapdos, really? I just added 5 frames to it. Okay. Well, we'll add 5 more. I can't believe I'm so early on the Zapdos. Plus... Well, how many frame... I'll convert 5 frames to milliseconds. Plus 83. 502450. And on we go again. Jake, you got a shiny Paris after 2,488 in your second heart gold. Nice. Congratulations, Obi. Your landlord is a sweet little old lady who gives you fruits from her garden. Yo, that's awesome. My best friend's mom used to do this to me all the time. We'd go to her house and she'd be like, Jake, I grow cucumbers, and none of my family eats cucumbers, so here, take all my cucumbers. I know you love them. It's true! It's true. I almost said her whole name, but she gives me a lot of cucumbers. I love the cucumbers. And I almost said her whole name because I still to this day call her by her last name. I can't not call adults by their, like, you know, Mr. This or Mrs. That. I can't not call adults I grew up with, like, that way, basically. It's very hard for me.
Yeah, like your mom was seeing her old teacher.
Yeah, my mom. My brother had the same teacher my mom had in 6th grade. And my mom's sister had her as well. And she goes in the classroom and she's just like, hello, Miss Ginsburg. And she's like, you can call me Arlene. And my mom's like, no. I actually can't. It's so funny. I think that shit's funny as hell. I'd probably be the same way if I saw a teacher. They'd have to be like the same age as me. Like, if it was a teacher who was like... It'd still be weird, though. Oop, I messed that one up. There's a chance. Oh my lord. There's a chance this is still proper. No, you're nothing to me.
Harsh.
You like my reactions to the abras that aren't proper? Like they're not the right abras that I'm looking for? It's like 5% chance you're happy about it. 5% is pretty rare. I will give you that one. Okay, so Amanda, I have a follow-up on the Pete situation. So I messaged Pete. Hey, what is Lexicons? So my Pete is a friend of mine who is in a Dungeons and Dragons game that I DM and that Amanda plays in. His character's name is Lexicon. And I said, hey Pete, what is Lexicon's last name? Because I remembered that it was a dick joke. But I couldn't remember what it actually was. I think this is correct, by the way. Yeah, it is. So I said, yo, what is it? He gets back to me later. Like, an hour later, he gets back to me. Wide Rod is Lexicon's last name. And then I go, okay. And I go, did you name him Lexicon knowing that Lexicon is like a real word, which is like it's like your vocabulary, basically. Like, it's like what is in your known vocabulary, I guess. Or it's like, maybe it even might be like a collective vocabulary. I don't know. I think you can use it in either way. And then I go, and then he responds, yeah, it's like a book or some shit with tons of knowledge or some religious shit. Either way, his rod is wide. He just sent that one. That was 2 seconds ago I got that one.
These are ridiculous.
I love that guy. That guy's awesome. And he's very good at naming D&D characters. Although I will say, no. Who do you like? Which name is better? Wilfred Stroganov, a gnome wizard, or Lineman Jones, a half-orc barbarian? I think they're both really good. Wilfred Stroganoff might be a little better just because it's like a real name, but Lineman Jones is like, that's some primo shit if you ask me. Is that not true? Which one's better? Which one do you like more?
I feel like
Saffron, you no! Stop it!
Stop it!
It's not your food!
I think
Which one do you get? What do you prefer, Mandy? And chat, what do you prefer? Wilfred Stroganoff or Lineman Jones?
I feel like I'm missing out on some inside joke, but I get the feeling you literally just like the name. There is no inside joke.
For which one?
Both.
No, I just like them.
Exactly.
Lineman Jones. Well, because when you think about, someone asked him, why did you name him Lineman Jones? And he was like, I named him Lineman because he's a big guy, like a linebacker, and a football player. And then his last name is Jones because I thought it fit good. So it's just like a funny name. They're both Wilfred Stroganoff is just like a funny name. That's it. I just like the names. Like, which one do you think is good?
I think Stroganoff.
I think Stroganoff is like better because it's a real name. Like no lineman isn't anyone's first name, but it's still pretty good.
Isn't Stroganoff like food?
Stroganoff. No, I think Stroganoff's a real name. Nope, it's food.
I knew it.
Beef Stroganoff.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
I think that's why.
Oh, Dakota replies, a physical lexicon is just a dictionary. Damn. Get owned. Losser. Well, now I have to Google lexicon. The vocabulary of a person, language, or branch of knowledge. Oh, that's how I use the word lexicon. I didn't realize. Okay, so I wasn't using it incorrectly. A dictionary, especially of Greek, Hebrew, Syriac, or Arabic origin. Or the complete set of meaningful units in a language. Damn.
Now, how did Pete know that word existed?
Like Pete? I don't know.
That is my question.
Well, you never know what a gorilla will know. Hey, what's up, Deadpool? We keep making fun of our friend James for not knowing how to double jump in real life. I think it's really funny. That was one of my favorite jokes I ever. We were playing Smash and we were like, bro, you didn't learn how to double jump in gym class? What a fucking clown. So he goes with. First you tell us you didn't learn how to double jump in school, and I was like, this boy can't even double jump. What a clown. What a clown. Can't even double jump. Unbelievable. You only just started Mario Maker today. I really need to get the hoary D-pad Joy-Con. You're definitely not used to playing Mario as struggling and used to dashing and jumping with the same thumb. I don't have Mario Maker 2 yet. I do want it. What the hell? Yeah, I don't have it. I'm gonna get it eventually. Don't know when, but I will because it looks very fun. I will probably play it with our controller that we have. But I could even use my Smashbox to play it, honestly. It would register, I bet. Someone DM'd the guy who runs Cerebi to make fun of him because everyone's mad at him because he's like telling everyone not to be very rude about the national dex removal, even though he doesn't like it. But people are like, you're not angry enough. You got it for €29.99. That's really good. I didn't like my exit there. Fudge. Anyway, so someone DMs him and he goes, your shitty website looks like it was made in 2001. And he goes, thanks, actually, I made it in 1999. Now, to be fair, it actually looks like it, like, you can tell, like, that's like a 2005-ass website layout, but, I don't know, it works. That's awesome. 29. Is that pounds or euros? I don't know the difference. That's still... Oh, pounds to dollars. What is euros to dollars? That's pounds, not euros. It's like the same amount anyway. That's still like 35 or 40 US dollars. That's really cheap. Pounds. Smooth Jammin'. Best learning source for getting into Dungeons and Dragons. You got the starter box set and a character class guide for current edition. Do I recommend the instruction manual? Oh, someone subscribed. Ryan L, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay, so I personally learned from playing with other people who knew how to play. If you don't have that option, if you don't have that capacity to be able to do that, I would basically either look for like a D&D Adventurers League that accepts newcomers, or literally just read the player's handbook. But it's something to me that it seems more complicated than it is, if you ask me. It's actually like pretty simple. It's just like roll dice and add this number to the die.
Especially if you're the DM, you just make up your own rules.
Yep. I didn't do that often.
Make up your own world, make up your own physics.
That I do. But I don't make up...
Dice roll.
What?
You don't have to roll dice every time.
I don't roll dice every time. I roll them a lot, though. It feels very in the spirit of the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because I like to let NPCs fuck up. Even if it, like, ruins all of my plans.
That's what would happen in real life.
Yeah, it's just like you said, like, when you watch World War Z, one of your favorite parts is where the guy just, like, dies.
Because it can so easily happen,
like, all the hope for humanity just fucking face planted like a wingus.
The best chance for humanity's survival, and he slipped and accidentally killed himself. That's just rotten luck.
Rotten luck.
Funny that you mentioned World War Z. I've been thinking about it for 2 days now. I want to watch it.
Oh my god, you always want to watch it. Sword and Shield needs a national dex. I don't think it needs one. It'd be sick if it had it. I also think the hashtag is poorly thought out. Sun and Moon don't have a national dex. Or Ultra Sun. Or maybe even Sun and Moon as well. Yeah, Sun and Moon doesn't have a national dex in it. Everyone forgets this. All the Pokemon are in it, but there is no national dex. Everyone forgets it. I think it's funny. So I think it's like a poorly thought out hashtag. I much prefer the free the guys hashtag that Shofu's made up. Yo, are you adamant? You're hasty. Get out of here. Garbage ass hasty motherfucker. You kidding me? Sword Shield just needs all the Pokemon. Yes, well, what I said was very pedantic. Extremely, extremely pedantic. However, I agree. I would prefer them all to be in there. Yes.
I think it should have all the Pokemon in there because it's the first game on a brand new system.
Well, here's the thing. If they put them all in there, they wouldn't have an excuse to not have them in future. You know what I mean?
There we go. Then all games should always have all Pokemon.
I agree. Smooth Jammin'. Oh, thanks for the $5, dude. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, man. I didn't do all my usual plug-in and horn for money tonight, but I appreciate the money. I can only do it so many times. I feel like such a shill if I constantly ask, like, hey guys, please support me if you want to become a channel member, blah, blah, blah. I try to do it a lot, but I don't know. I'm very uncomfortable with it. But now that we're here, if you want to become a channel member, click.
I was thinking, it was like, well, Saffron wants more food.
Saffron, my kitten needs food, guys. Please become a channel member. It's $4.99 a month. Please, guys.
You ensure that we get the best food possible for
Guys, I can't afford Seinstein if you don't give me money right now. Do you want my cat to eat Fancy Feast? Garbage food?
I think Friskies.
It's all a joke, by the way. This is a big meme.
Big meat.
But please give me money. No, but it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. No, I agree. I would prefer all the Pokemon be in the game. I'm not. I went through like all the stages of grief with this, and I'm pretty much fine now. 7, 8, 26, 17, 23. Oh, 20. Wow, I'm there actually. This is the right seed. Did I say? I don't know how many stages of grief are there, but I went through all of them.
Isn't it 5?
I don't know. I went through all the stages of grief. I will miss the Pokemon that are not there. I have a bunch of favorites that I worry that won't get in, as does everyone. I think the point is that every Pokemon is someone's favorite Pokemon. I also prefer having all the Pokemon for competitive play. I think it's more fun to have more options in competitive play. All of the VGC players say... All of the VGC players will say, hey, it's better for the metagame of VGC. To that I will say 2 things. 1, I do not care about your meta, VGC players. However, I sympathize with you in the fact that the VGC National Dex formats are garbage. Because Nintendo literally, or not Nintendo, Game Freak, whoever makes the Pokemon company, will not ban things. To that I say, I don't see why, for game balance purposes, Game Freak couldn't just only use regional Dex formats for VGC competitions.
Do you think they're trolling everyone? And not only is going to have all the Pokemon available, they're just not going to have a national dex. They're going to have individual regional dex, and you can visit all possible regions
that would be
ever created all on one game.
That would be the dream, but I do not think it's the case.
They're trolling everyone by the wording. There are no national dex.
No, because they didn't say. They will say not all Pokemon are available. That was their phrasing. Unfortunately.
It's true. Sorry, I tried to give hope.
Some people think that they'll patch them in. I can't believe Game Freak hasn't said we'll just consider it. Like,
do you think they would penny pinch and make you buy your favorite Pokemon?
That'd be fucked up.
That would be so messed up. I don't think they would do that.
They're already making you pay to store them in the hell that is Pokemon Home. Yo, what's up, Happy Boy 69? Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. I gotta ping. Who's pinged me? Who's summoned me? How much is a lot? You found 20.
Jake, remember the for a while they had the draw a pentagram on the floor and put these 5 things in it to summon me? What would those 5 things be?
Uh-huh.
What would those be?
For me or for you?
For me.
For me or for you, sorry.
For me?
What, 5 things to summon you?
Yeah.
I would draw a pentagram. Okay. One would be a cake and the other would be a cupcake. Which sounds like it's cheating, but it's not. There would be a cat there. Maybe this cat. Specifically. Those are the easy ones. Those are the easy ones. Here's the hard ones. Here's the hard ones.
So you already got 3. You only need 2 more.
Some kind of plushie. It doesn't have to be Pokemon, but it can be just any animal or anything. I think pretty much any cute-looking plushie would do for you. The final one...
Cats would be preferable. And Pokemon. Yeah. Pokemon cats.
The final thing... There's nothing video game related there. I would say an N64, if I had to pick one. Yeah. It'd be an N64. Maybe a 3DS or a Wii U. Those could work too, but I think N64 might be your favorite person. Like, maybe it's not your favorite, but it's definitely your most nostalgic. So that's what I picked. Those are my 5
64 in
things.
GameCube, 100%.
Those are my 5 things I would summon you with. Some may call me out for the cupcake cake cheatingness, but I think you like them so much and for different ways.
You can put a cupcake on the cake.
Fine, then you want me to find something else? Oh, it's not actually that hard. Really, it's like a big old ball of yarn.
Yeah.
Easy when I really get to thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Game Freak will not patch them in. They didn't patch in the new Megas in X and Y. Okay. So I have actually an explanation for this. Why they're not patched in X and Y. So if you ever noticed, 3DS games do not get lots of patches. This is apparently because you can't patch 3DS games very frequently. If you do too many patches on a 3DS game, apparently Nintendo didn't figure out the infrastructure for DLC very much. Sakurai talked about this a lot for his Smash interview. This is where my information is coming from, by the way. Sakurai said that he only patched Smash 3DS the way he did, and he synchronized it with the Wii U patches. So if you notice, in one patch he would drop like 3 characters. He would have preferred, Sakurai said, to patch them in individually, but the 3DS couldn't do it because the way the 3DS patching works is the 3DS patching re-downloads the whole game and adds a huge amount of file size. So it was essentially double the file size for every patch, and the game gets very big, very, very, very quickly. And so Sakurai said he couldn't do more than 3 or 4 patches, or else the game would literally just overflow in terms of size. So I think that's why Game Freak wasn't doing patches, but it could also just be because they're lazy. What would be in my pentagram?
I got 4 down. I need 1 more.
Well, tell me. Speak it out. Fuck, I could have put like a dragon in yours.
I was thinking a book. Some book. Fantasy-based book.
What did I...
Okay. First one for you. The baby.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
Second one would be a purple Game Boy Color with crystal in it.
Mine are so specific. Did I not do a good enough job? Mine are so specific.
I don't know.
Yours are so good. Your answers are so good.
That was what came to mind.
Go on.
What did I do, baby?
Baby and a purple, an atomic purple Game Boy Color with crystal in it.
Yes. A cat.
Yeah.
With 1-notched ear. You know, I hate the.
It means they're rescue babies.
Asymmetrical look of the cat.
Yeah.
But I know you would appreciate it.
It means they're rescue babies. Go on.
Oh, I had another one. I had 4 out of 5 and I forgot. You distracted me. Oh, a ginormous chocolate chip cookie. Like,
Yeah.
I'll make the world's largest chocolate chip cookie and build a pentagram big enough to fit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just
Sounds good to me. I was a TEACHY TV frame late. I could adjust it. 298,401. Okay, fine. I'll adjust it by. No, because then I would have to adjust that one, which I can't do.
Okay, I think I have 2 ideas. I'm just not sure.
Yo, what's up, Unproxified? How you doing, my guy?
You would like more.
Well, we'll just spit them. Just spit one. It's not like you missed much on Proxified.
A purple GameCube with Melee in it with your pink Blissey box.
Okay. Wait, I mean, I'm leaving it in check. Or
all 4 Aragon books with all 7 Harry Potter books, right? There's 7? Yeah, because there's 8 movies. 7 Harry Potter books. Just one giant pile.
Good choices.
Good.
I like them. Your choices are very specific and cool.
Well, it made them unique to you.
Hey, I'm Proxified. Thank you for the $1. I appreciate it. They are all unique to me. Mine sucked. Oh my gosh. I have to redo mine. Don't ask me about my day. Just hatched a shiny Riolu. Awesome, dude.
Well, I like to imagine you had a wonderful day. What?
That's just, you're very positive. I appreciate it. Christopher says, I just got a full odds shiny Growlithe and Let's Go Pikachu on a chain of 3. Nice. I don't actually agree with the distinction between full odds or not full odds. It's discrimination. Will T, what do I do for a living? I walk dogs. It's pretty good. Aragon seems like an underrated series. I don't know. I agree. It's pretty good. It was actually, you know what the thing is though? That's underrating how popular it was at the time. It was very popular when it was out. I remember like...
So popular they made a movie out of it.
And it sucked.
It was terrible.
Horrible movie. You know a movie's bad when Amanda says it's bad, because she likes a lot of movies. She's not picky, I would say.
What I really liked what they did in the movie though was Durza on the smoky bat. That was cool because they did like a short little air battle. They did not do that in the book. It was all on the ground. Sphere was barely even there.
I don't remember
it. In the movie, it was like team fighting, and they like got to fight together and fight the evil. What was he again? Sorcerer?
He was a Shade.
Shade. Yes, Shade. He was a sorcerer turned Shade. By accident.
I did see your suggestion on Proxified, and I meant to answer it, and then I forgot. The only reason I wouldn't do a battle live stream is, honestly, they haven't been very successful in the past. People just don't seem very... I don't know. I do viewer battles whenever I'm down for, like, battle nights. I actually almost did one this week, and I just decided to not do it. I don't know. Or, not this week, like, last week, rather. And I'm thinking about doing another, like, looking for Gen 4, 5, or 7 battles, so we'll see. I wouldn't do it in a live stream, but the battles are live recordings, if that makes sense.
Do you want to do veggie burgers tonight?
Why don't we push the veggie burgers to the next day?
Avocado.
Okay, yeah, without buns, sure.
Why?
Because I'm making brioche, and I was like, well, we could just do brioche buns.
We have 2 nights of veggie.
So yeah, we do different types of veggie. Go get some Beyond Burgers again or something.
Because I got 3 avocados over there, and I can eat them.
I'm gonna go, but yeah, it's very late for you, Lottie. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It was good talking to you again. See you around, and sleep well. Fuck, I hate when I do this. I always try so hard to not do that, but I do it sometimes.
The kitten, bro.
She deserves to be scared.
Oh, nope. I think she found them off inside.
So that's why I'm glad. Thank you. Oh, someone donated. Will T donated $2. Want to walk my dog? Thank you for the $2. I will walk your dog if you pay me. It's more than $2.
Is it a big scary German Shepherd? Because Jake wants big scary German Shepherds.
German Shepherds are scary.
Only if they're big and scary. Not all big German Shepherds are big and scary.
Bro, that dog was like 200 pounds and could kill me. He was a bear. And then Samantha was equally as large and terrifying.
Yeah, well, any dog can kill you if they bite you and get an infection and you don't treat it.
Well, cats are more prone to do that, but you're right.
Yes. See, cats are scarier.
Well, they're tiny.
Mm-hmm. But I I got kicked in the face by Saffron.
She scratched the shit out of your ear. Yeah. Or like right below it, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, so this is a story I haven't told before. There's a ROM hack I really have to play. What ROM hack? They have to be really good for me to like them. A ROM hack, for me to like be able to enjoy it, has to like be literally near professional quality. Which sounds picky, because it is. I'm such like a picky bitch. I don't know what it is about it, but like... Chief and Beef, yo, what's up? Dang, still the Zapdos? Everybody's just gotta rub it in. Blissy hasn't gotten the Zapdos yet. I'm trying, guys. Come on. Okay, so, fuck, what was I talking about?
Romex?
If I live in Eastern Canada, I got you. No, I don't live in Eastern Canada. I live in Eastern New York. ROM hacks. Oh, yeah, I'm a picky bitch.
East Coast.
Eastern New York. East Coast. Beast Coast. Let's go. Okay. So, ROM hacks. Basically, I don't know. I think that there are super specific things that I like about Pokemon in general that a ROM hack needs to do to capture the spirit of the game. And a lot of the times, like, toxoplasmosis is the reason why you don't own cats. It's terrifying. It's, like, not even terrifying. It's a disease that literally does nothing. Do you want me to read you the effects of toxoplasmosis? Oh wait, is this the different thing?
Are you thinking of something? Are you thinking of Ciabatta, Jake?
Thinking of Ciabatta? No, I don't think so. I thought... Is toxoplasmosis the parasite?
In the poop?
It is in the poop.
That's only dangerous for pregnant ladies, isn't it?
It's like the flu.
A lot of women use the excuse that they're pregnant, so the husbands or boyfriends have to...
My dad just told that story about it.
Yes.
And then she never cleaned the litter for 15 years.
Exactly. Too bad I can't do that.
11% of people have toxoplasmosis in America. Infections of okay, no, this is the disease that does nothing. Toxoplasmosis usually cause no obvious symptoms in adult as long as they're generally healthy. Occasionally, few people may have a few weeks of mild flu-like symptoms such as muscle aches or tender lymph nodes. In those with a weak immune system, such as people, the ordinary, babies, really old people, pregnant chicks. Okay, this disease does nothing. This is the disease that cats carry that pacifies prey, by the way. Sorry, I'm not shitting on your fear of toxoplasmosis. I sound very aggressive about this, but yeah, it's basically, it doesn't really do anything. Light platinum and glazed are almost perfect in your opinion. So light platinum is an example of a ROM hack that I think is near professional quality and I really like. Yo, what's good, Clay Tobin? ROM hack is called Pokemon Adventure Red Chapter. I'll check it out. I'll check out the situation. So, yeah, Pokemon Light Platinum, Pokemon Shiny Gold before Hard Gold existed, Pokemon Brown were all of the Pokemon ROM hacks I loved. You went through 5 secret IDs. Should I scrap this ID and start over? Have you been going up or down or up and down? If you've only been going in one direction, I would recommend checking the other direction. And then, if you've been going both, I would recommend checking 2 or more frames because I hit frame 154 or something. So, yeah. Up to half the world's population is infected by toxoplasmosis but has no symptoms. Not a very scary disease. Also, it transitions from people to people. You went only 5 down? You should try and go up. I would recommend going up. I know it's tedious, but you should do it. Oh, God. It turns you into a furry. It does not. How do I know? Because I own cats and I'm not a furry. Alright, my exit felt pretty good. Maybe early, I'm not sure. You shouldn't let, like, diseases like that... Okay, how do I explain? I don't know. If you were serious about your fear of toxoplasmosis, you really have to think about it like this. So many people own cats that if toxoplasmosis was actually, like, a real problem, like, everyone would be dead. You can't. And the thing is, though, if it is real and if it's an anxiety thing, I understand that facts don't actually stop anxiety. So, if that's the case, someone just has to throw a cat at you or something. Not actually, but, like, that's sort of how it has to be. Jumping into it genuinely does really help with, like, it doesn't cure it or anything, but it really does help with, like, dealing with it. Can your SID be 4 digits? Yeah, kind of. It would be just, it's technically a 0 at the front if it's 4 digits. But you just type the 4 digits in, yeah. I owned a cat and they're fucking devils. She scratched my face and leg when you're sleeping. No, come on, man. Cats are great. They're self-sufficient and beautiful and lovely. So yeah, if the SID is listed as 4 digits, Clay Tobin, it's a 0 in the front technically. But you can just type it into Pokefinder and RNG Reporter as 4 digits and they'll accept it just fine. I can't believe Zapdos is just the electric Poke. Oh, it's not. No, my game is 1.0. It's the electric bird, probably. Quiet. Haven't I hit this frame before? I keep saying that, and it's, like, not true. One... How's the 148? Wow. Go on.
There's an article titled Buzz Aldrin punches moon landing denier nutcase in the face.
Yeah, I mean, probably anyone would, right? I was a TEACHY TV frame early that time. I don't understand. Alright, I probably got 2 more attempts at me and then I gotta skedaddle. Well, I have toxoplasmosis, probably. We're good. Let's see, I will show you the ROM hack images in the sponsor chat. I can find it on Google, but thank you. I am toxoplasmosis. Probably not. I probably do have it. Is this method for finding the init seed new, or is it something that many people... What are you talking about? The Abra... So I'm not finding my... Sorry. So, the method I use to hit my initial seed is not necessarily new. It's a few years old. It seems to be of Japanese origin in like 2016, which is where I let the intro play out, and then I hit A at a specific time on the title screen. I try to hit the same seed multiple times over and over and over again. Now, I only probably have like a 60% success rate on hitting which seed I want. Abra isn't checking like what seed I hit. It's not finding my initial seed per se. It's checking if I was successful attempting to hit the one that I wanted, if that makes sense to you. Which is different than not timing yourself at the title screen at all and then hitting a random initial seed and using a game corner mon IVs completely to see what it is. Wait, why did I let that comment through? Remove. That might have been early again. Fudge. Fudge. How'd you show on this channel? Because this is weird. Oh, I was definitely early on my exit from the television. Here we go. I hope I wasn't early on the TV. I think Relax is early on the TV, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like every single one of my calls on if I'm late or early has just been wrong this session, so I don't even know what the deal is there. 152, 109, 99, 136, 107, 102. There's 231s in here. No, yeah, I'm way off for my frame count. Alright, I've hit this 2 times. So I'll add 1 frame to TEACHY TV, which should bring me back up to 417 here. Then I have to add it to this one, which should bring me to 66. Alright, probably my last attempt for the evening. If I'm feeling, I don't know, I might go again, one after it, but who knows. Cool. Thank you very much, Unproxified. Yo, what's good, Ty Gibson? How you doing, my friend? This doesn't look like a ROM hack. This is totally not a ROM hack. This is made with the Pokemon Essentials kit, right? Looks pretty cool. I don't like that the level cap was raised to 255. That's fucking weird. I guess it makes sense if you have fucking 6 regions in a game. You raise the level cap, makes sense, I guess. Nine, 8, 24, 18, 23. Is that right? No, it's not right. You have it on your VBA? It is a ROM hack? That's very impressive. Is it really a ROM hack? Are you serious? No, I know how to do it. That's fine. Can you explore every single part of every single region? It's in Pokemon Community. It's a ROM hack. Wow. Wow. That's very impressive. Don't have the right type of computer. Can I just follow your video? What do you mean you don't have the right type of computer? I don't know what that means. Cute Charm. Pokemon DPP. No. I mean, like, what type of computer do you have that you can't do? I don't understand what you mean by you don't have the right type of computer. The downside to that ROM is it's a hack of Fire Red, and if it uses Fire Red's music, I'll die. I think the music in this game is horrible. So, I think a lot of GBA games that are remakes of 8-bit games suffered from this problem. If you ever listen to one of my favorite Metroid game, probably, Zero Mission, has horrible remakes of the original NES music because the GBA's sound font and like audio capabilities are not great. Original GBA music sounds pretty good, like Ruby and Sapphire's music, but that's because it was composed with the GBA's lack of hardware in mind, if you ask me. I'm trying to help Ty, I just don't understand the question, I'm sorry. It looks very cool. Oh my god, tired. You're tired. If you think we need the AC, do you want to just close all the doors now and turn it on so it gets cool? Sure. Alright.
I got a free book and I'm trying to figure out how to send it.
It's gonna get loud stream, but whatever. Yeah, you guys only have at most you have 12 more minutes left, basically. If you have a Chromebook, if the Chromebook has Windows on it, I don't know why it wouldn't let you open it. Felt good on that one. That was pretty good, it felt like, but who knows how good this is gonna get for me. What is this? I've never hit this Zapdos before in my life. Wow, these stats are super familiar actually though. Did I forget to like update this properly? No. I was late. Well, that's it for tonight. My attempts using the program exactly were exactly as successful as I was before. I will save these timers, so just because I can. But other than that, that's the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you